Serena and Venus Williams are back at the top of the rankings. They're 1-2 heading into the French Open. It's the first time they've been at those spots in 7 years. It means they can't meet at the French Open until the final. They met in the final there in 2002. That was the only time either of them ever won at Roland Garros. Serena is looking for a second title in France 8 years later. It's the only one of the Grand Slam tournaments she hasn't won at least 3 times. Venus Williams also has not fared as well in France as she has at Wimbledon or the US Open, say, but both of them tend to play their best on the sport's biggest stages, and I don't think anyone would be too surprised if one or the other or both makes a long run. Justine Henin has not lost a match at the French Open since 2004. She won the title in 2005, 6, and 7, but she hasn't played since 2007. She stepped away from tennis shortly before the 2008 French Open, surprising everyone. She was ranked number 1 at the time, and nobody saw that coming, but she returned to action this year. She made it to the final at the Australian Open before losing to Serena Williams. That was the Belgians' first Grand Slam tournament in almost exactly 2 years. The defending women's champion at the French Open is Svetlana Kuznetsova of Russia. She won last year for her second Grand Slam title, adding to a US Open crown from a few years ago. But she's had a rough season so far in 2010. And so while Kuznetsova obviously knows how to win a Grand Slam and knows how to succeed at Roland Garros, she certainly hasn't been playing like somebody ready to defend her title. Maria Sharapova owns 3 Grand Slam titles, but they all came before she had surgery on her right shoulder in 2008. And she has yet to regain her top form. Sharapova is still ranked in the top 20. She's still as gutsy a competitor as there is on the women's tour, but it's not yet clear that she'll ever be able to return to the heights she once reached.